Y'all, so we are in Houston. Husband had to come down here to do something for work. He has to take some classes and stuff. So we decided to kind of make this like a little road trip, and it's like birthday slash anniversary slash date week or date weekend or whatever you want to call it. So we came down here with him. It was supposed to be like an 8-hour drive, and it turned into like a 12-hour drive because there were so many stops, mainly on my accord. But we made a pit stop, and husband bought a boat. Well, it's our boat, but he bought a boat so that he could go fishing. And I told him, I was like, that's gonna be like your birthday present. Honestly, I don't ever know what to get the man anyways. And he found something that he really, really liked, and he was like, I didn't even know I wanted it until I wanted it. And so I am excited for him, and I'm excited for us to go take that out when we get back. But you know, he works so hard, and so for me to tell him no on something like that, or, you know, to give counsel not to get it, is just, it seems unfair considering all of the money and the hard work that he pours into me and my hobby. I want to give him the world, you know. I pray that one day that I do make, you know, money or something from doing YouTube, and I can just give back half of what he's given me. But for now, you know, I'm just going to settle with that. I'm not going to tell him no. He works really, really hard, and he deserves it. And we're able to do stuff like that. So, you know, there might be a season when we won't. And I want to be able to let him have the things, you know, not let him, like I'm not his boss, but we're a team. And so anyways, it's actually the next morning. Yesterday I did not record. Like once we got to the hotel, it was already getting late. I decided to go ahead and shower and get ready for bed and everything. So I didn't end up recording. I was just like, I'll just do it tomorrow. So anyhow, but me and Enoch are about to go drop him off at his classes, and then we're going to come back to the hotel, and probably I'm going to clean up this room a little bit because we just kind of came in and dumped all our stuff. I'm going to go see where they're at. They went so that I could take a little time for myself. That's how we're going to word that. And anyways, they went and were looking, they saw frogs earlier, so I'm going to go find out where they're at and then go drop husband off. Well, this trip is not anything like what I had planned in my head, which is fine, but also leads me to a quick story time. So there are two things in this life that are guaranteed, and one of those is death, and the other one is when I straighten my hair, it is guaranteed to rain. So yesterday I had this whole plan planned out. I was going to come pick husband up. I was going to be dressed up. We were going to go out to eat, and then we were going to come back to the hotel, and we were going to go swimming and this, that, and the other. Yeah, that didn't happen. First off, it was raining on the way to go get husband, and it was lightning and everything. Like, I think we would have been cool if it would have just been raining, like sprinkling or whatever. I would have still gotten in the pool, but it was lightning, and I was just like, oh no. And I felt really, really bad because I had already promised Enoch that we were, not promised, but I said we were going to get in the pool when we got back, and that did not happen. And then, not to be a Karen or anything, like not to be some type of way, but then we went out to eat. Like, I picked a place. We wanted to go to a buffet so that we could eat and all of these things, because plans were already changing. And the food was like mediocre. It wasn't that good, which wasn't even that big of a deal. Like, I made it work, it was fine, but it was just on a sketchy side of town. Like, we don't know, we're not familiar with Houston, so it was just like, ugh. Like, we kind of, and then where we're at, we didn't want to go too far out. We were just like, let's stay here, let's stay, you know, kind of around the area and everything. And so, I mean, our options were few. So, not to be like a Debbie Downer or anything, but yeah, this trip has just been very interesting. And then, to be 100% transparent, last night husband and I got into an argument, and I was just done vlogging at that point. I was just like, you know what, this night is done, this night is ruined, all this, that, and the other. And I know that this sounds like I'm complaining, and I know that this is like, why would you share that with us? But I'm sharing this to encourage you, because here's the thing. Although I did not handle last night well, although my expectations were not met, I'm sure husband's expectations of how the night went were not met, it could have ended a lot worse, and it could have rolled over into today. And in fact, this morning it did want to roll into today. But thank the Lord that He is the changer of hearts, because I woke up and I had a different attitude, and I was just like, you know what, I'm not going to let the enemy win here, and I'm not going to let him convince me that this week was not amazing and that I don't need to be grateful for this, because I am. I'm grateful that I got to spend time with husband. I'm grateful that we got to be here together. I'm grateful for all of these things. And so I'm sharing this to encourage you. Don't let the enemy defeat you and make you feel like a moment was ruined or life is ruined just because one thing or a few things went wrong, because that is not true. God is still good. He will always be good. And it doesn't matter what we do, because He is always faithful. He is always good. And so I know that the Lord is going to still bless this time. And, you know, even that, it was probably a test and I failed. And so I can either be down on myself, I can either say like, you know what, that's it, throw in the towel, or I can pick up my big girl panties and I can get back to work and I can pass the test next time. And so that's what I intend to do. That is my hope, is that I pass the test next time. Alright, y'all, that's going to be it for this video, but I will see y'all in the next one, and until then, God bless y'all, and go and be a light out there.